Guys, slip, stitch, and pass is what we are about to jump into. I am quite excited. A couple of hours ago, I listened to Farmhouse, and everybody was like, Walter, they says, did you skip, slip, stitch, and pass? No, I says, I was going to do it. I just wanted to do it today with these people over here, and that's what I decided to do. I just, like I said, finished Farmhouse, so we're going to knock out as much Phish as we can before I go see them play at the Hollywood Bowl for 3 days. And this seems like a live album that we need to hop into. Now, I also want to shout out to a Rooski member and YouTuber, Mr. Marmar, who put this video together. I'm going to make sure his his channel on YouTube is linked in the video somewhere. Give that guy a shout out. He's got a huge catalog on YouTube. I believe he's in the chat right now. Put W's in the chat or in the comment section for Mr. Marmar. Because again, the visuals that we have for the album come from him, and his channel is huge and has a ton of live Phish catalog. Guys, I'm gonna hit the play button on this thing, but before I do, it's just very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It does go a long way to help me out. And if you really like what you see, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Or join us on Twitch. These people over here are actually the most wonderful people. Come discover music with us. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. And, like today, occasionally we throw together a Fatterday. Guys, slip, stitch, and pass. Here we go. Let's hang out with the Phish from Vermont. Cheers to all of yous. And I'm a bot. Thank you for the Prime sub.
Think of London.
Mr. Marmar, I feel like you ripped off Frasier here.
Small city. Dark. Dark in the daytime. People sleep. Sleep in the daytime. If they want to. If they want to. I'm checking them out.
Yeah, it's a Talking Heads cover.
I'm checking them out. I've got it figured out. I've got it figured out. There's some good points.
I haven't heard this song, I don't believe. And by the way, if the volume is like killing you, let me know. I don't think I've actually heard this particular Talking Heads song, but everybody has told me it opens with the Talking Heads cover. So I feel like maybe it's going to be my next Talking Heads stop.
Some bad points, but it all works out. I'm just a little freaked out. Find your city, find yourself a city to live in. I will find a city, find yourself a city to live in.
I have to ask, how fishy is it compared to the cover or to the original, right? Like, do they do like their own edition of it, or are they doing like a pretty honorable rendition of what the album? It's not even close. Okay.
A lot of bridges in Birmingham, a lot of ghosts in a lot of houses. Look over there, dry ice factory. Good place to get some thinking done. I'm checking them out. I'm checking them out.
I don't think you should have told me to listen to the original first, and here's why. Because to me, this is now the original. We should all be so happy, and we should all be so lucky. Boom.
I've got it
man, this bass line is really ringing a tuning fork in my loins, dude.
Did I forget to mention Memphis?
I gotta say, the music I've listened to today has been particularly dancey, and it's really sung to my soul. Like, you ever just need to hear music that makes you move, and then just get hit in the face with the dirt, and then you get to move again? That's welcome to my day. It's been wonderful.
Home of Elvis in the ancient Greeks. Do I smell? I smell home cooking. It's only the river. It's only the river. I'm checking them out. I'm checking them out. I got it figured out. I got it figured out. There's some good points, some bad points. Are those things real? Nice. Find your city. Find yourself a city to live in. I will find a city. Find yourself a city to live in. I will find a city. Find yourself a city to live in. I will find a city. Find yourself a city to live in.
And I gotta say, like, I feel like there's an element of a loop to what he's doing, but it also could be, it could be Pager there. Let me see if. Oh, cool. Okay, see, man, this wah funk sound is just amazing. And again, where I just watched that Sly and the Family Stone documentary, I really, there's no way I'm not jumping into like old funk and soul and R&B music. It really has been a sound that's been giving me big grins lately, and I'm just, if music makes me smile, I'm gonna listen to the music. So that's gonna be a, kind of some foreshadowing of pit stops to come. I can't get past the bass. So I can't listen to the original for the sake of the reaction and putting it up on YouTube, and I don't want to make more cuts than I have to. All right, and this one is Wolfman's brother. Okay. And by the way, if I'm going through this and you happen to notice somebody follows along and I don't happen to catch it, do the Rooski thing. Make sure we welcome all of our new friends as they swing on by. Yeah, no, I know this one, but I haven't heard it live.
Well, many years ago now, I really can't be sure. That's when it all began then. I heard that knock upon my door, and the Wolfman's brother came down on me.
There's just a fuller sound when they play live. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference because you can tell that they're playing live and it doesn't have an overly produced sound, but in the lack of overproduction, there is a fullness to the sound that is being captured. And I think that there, again, I know you guys probably get sick of hearing me talk about, like, this kind of feeling, but in live context, it's more like this, you know? And to me, that makes it much more exciting. So as I go through and I feel like it's a fuller version of the song that was recorded in the production, when a lot of times bands have a tendency to sound empty in a live performance, this is really, really, really special. And again, Wolfman's brother was a total favorite on Hoist. As far as just energy and like the story it came with and the excitement that goes into it, and hearing it in this context and hearing the mix that they have especially. I think that's maybe my favorite thing about live Phish is that they just perfectly tackle the mix.
And the Wolfman's brother came down on me.
Is my player stuck? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'm smoking what you're selling. Do not feed hallucinogens to the werewolves. She's a little psychedelic here.
Well, many years ago now, I really can't be sure. That's when it all began then. I heard that knock upon my door. And the Wolfman's brother came down on me.
I feel like this is more of a mushroom visual than an LSD visual, but it's like I cannot deny that like psychedelia imagery and Phish are like, you know, butter in a hot muffin. Why'd you do that? I didn't want you to do that.
Wolfman's brother, this isn't who it.
I just don't think it likes your imagery there, Marmar.
When I handed it to Liz, said this isn't who it would be if it wasn't who it is.
Yeah, it stopped and I paused. Yeah, I don't know why, though.
The Wolfman's brother. If it wasn't who it is, it's the Wolfman's brother. The Wolfman's brother coming down on me.
I'm watching in VLC. Forgive me, I'm gonna just hop back in. Oh, come on, you poo-poo. Come on, you poo-poo. Open with VLC Media Player. Wolfman's brother.
Pitch cavitation of propellers from afar.
I'm with you.
It's a Wolfman's brother. The 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 Wolfman's brother coming down on me.
His wah sound is so lovely.
So with meaningless excitement, it's smooth atonal sound. It's like a cross between a hurricane and a ship that's run aground.
So I'm not gonna like bother fighting with the visuals, but I do want to comment on the fact that you have these like really wonderful arpeggiating piano runs right in the background with Paige, and then you have like these oohs and ahs which are like matching what the wah guitar is doing.
It's excitement. It's smooth, atonal sound. It's like a cross between a hurricane and a ship that's run aground. It's a Wolfman's brother, the 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 Wolfman's brother, coming down on, coming down. It's a Wolfman's brother.
Look at those babies.
The Wolfman's brother.
And listen to Trey, get it here.
It's a Wolfman's brother. It's a Wolfman's brother.
I love that. I could never. I'm getting stressed looking at that. Let's go, baby. Let's hear it. Yes. Everything in here. This is the anything. We got like some slap bass and some walk bass. Oh man. There's like layered and loop now. Hey, thank you for the front, man. I gotta say, like, this whole jam has been funky as F word. It really, really, really has, and it's such a different vibe from the album. Like, and while it's certainly the song, it's such a different take. And I don't know if what I'm hearing is like a time period, or like were they doing the cow funk stuff when Hoist came out, or like how long after that was that kind of stuff incorporated into the live setting? You know, like, just because, and the reason I ask is because there is like, it sounds again like kind of just a wildly different but samey song, but it's not samey at all. I can't get past how much I love this bass, like this just simple doo-doo, like these hammer on and walk back up. There's just a nice, like, little backbone that it provides. Sound he makes by like thumb meat and pick at the same time. Some mustard. Some like poppy seed mustard here. This is Wolfman's brother. I love this cow funk thing that they're... Bass is making me so happy. I mean, all of them are doing it in the collab. Like, we have both a clav and a grand happening right now, and it's making me real happy. What's up, Sling? It's like when he's playing both the grand and the clav at the same time, he's like turning the page. See what I did there? such a different kind of... This is wildly different than the album. And it's like not even comparable, dude. Like it is the canvas thing I said, I think really comes to mind here, right? Like you have the blank canvas that is the album version of the song, right? Like it is just the song itself is a white canvas, and in a live context, they really get to, you know, funk it up. You hear like the little digital synth birds chirping? I am. I'm actually going to do this 1857 and hit play again. I don't think it's meant to be. I don't think, for whatever reason, it's meant to be. I'm going to, just so I can get this situated, because for whatever reason I didn't do this correctly. Slip, stitch, and pass. Bingo, bango, boomo. Jesus left Chicago. Sorry for adjusting accordingly. I just, for whatever, it's going to drive me crazy if I stare at that. All right, hopping in, Jesus left Chicago. Here we go. Wait, is he bound for New Orleans? Oh my gosh, it's that song? But go download Mr. Marmar's link. You can find it in the chat. I will make sure to put it in the YouTube description if he makes it a permanently available situation. So make sure, and again, go check out his channel. Feel free to link your channel in the chat, Mr. Marmar. Like I said, I will also be putting it in the video description. I love you, man. Go back and do the transition. You got it. Gotta have cowbell. My Uncle Steve, I know I paused here, but this is a personal connection to the song for me. My Uncle Steve, when I was learning to play guitar as a kid, he played a lot of blues music just instinctively. So I would, by proxy, like be picking up how to play blues music. And Uncle Steve would always play this song, and I can always remember very fondly, like, to me, the original version of this song is my Uncle Steve singing it. As he was just, it was a song he would like try to get at, and it made me really happy, So like to see that Phish covered this song, which has such a true core sentimental moment of like music birth for me. Yeah, big shout out to Uncle Steve. And I'm gonna upload this video by itself before I do the whole thing, so Uncle Steve can see it.
Jesus left Chicago.
Yeah, he did.
And he headed down to New Orleans.
And Paige is singing. Oh, I love it.
Jesus left Chicago.
Ooh. Yeah, he is.
Working from one end to the other, and all points in between.
The pianos are just.
Took a drive through Mississippi.
Took a drive. I'm sorry. I know you guys hate when I do this, but it's my channel.
Took a drive through Mississippi.
Took a drive to Mississippi.
Muddy water turned to wine.
I love this roar, dude.
Through Mississippi. Muddy water turned to wine.
Can we just get Paige love in the chat right now? This is great. This is really, really good.
Went out to California, through the ports and through the pines.
Yes, I knew he was gonna do it. Let's go! The chairman of the board, ladies and gentlemen. There's just... Bop. I heard... This is making me happy, man. Just left Chicago, and he's bound for New Orleans. Oh my God! I'm gonna do it again. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back like a good chunk, because this whole part has just been. It's really, really just yes. And it's like Uncle Steve's song, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really... I did not know that this one was coming. it open. Send it. This is so nasty good.
You might not see him in person,
Yes.
but he'll see you just the same. Might not see him in person, but he'll see you just the same.
The swells Trey's doing on his guitar here. Tuning fork, dude.
Don't have to worry about nothing.
Tuning fork, dude.
Taking care of business is his name.
It's a ghosty. It's like a ghosty. Babies were made to this song specifically. Very whelmed. Very whelmed. It sounded like All Along the Watchtower a little bit. Where did Jesus go, everybody? I'm sorry. We're gonna. You want to run that whole bit back and just be whelmed with me for a few moments? Yes. I am so fulfilled right now listening to this song. It's like they all know it's coming. It's like they all know it's coming. I'm ready to rock. It's like, I wonder what the guys look like on the stage right now, though. Like, are they just looking at each other with, like, big, cheesy smiles? That bass slide. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Trey. Giving it a little bit more sauce. Okay. Thank you for the tickle bitties. Feels like 100 billion tickle bitties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're wonderful. Oh, do it. Let's go. This blues run is so good, dude. Like that they do blues. Yeah. Yes, let's go. It's a fire hose of sound, dude. That Trey Anastasio is one hot piece of ass. I know from experience. He and a guy I know in a band got it on. You hear the organ? You hear the organ? Oh man. The transition, man.
And he headed down to New Orleans.
And Uncle Steve, man, I'm sure you've enjoyed this, by the way. Can I get some more Uncle Steve love? I only have the ability to be as excited and juiced about this song as I do because of Uncle Steve. I'm not even kidding you. The foundation for me falling in love with this song was done from the time I was like a child, like a before I ever touched a guitar. So again, shout out to Uncle Steve.
He headed down to New Orleans.
Hey.
Working from one end to the other, and all what's in between.
Get it. Now the fun begins. Well, hot friggin' dog.
Thanks, everyone.
You're welcome. Thank you, dude. Again, shout out to
Very cool room. I don't know how many of you were here last time.
shout out to Leo. Shout out to Phish, I guess. I mean, honestly, like that was probably one of my favorite live moments ever. But again, it's a sentimental one, right? Like for me, that one just hit deep. You know, like, cause again, ZZ Top was some of the earliest guitar I was ever turned on to. And it's because Uncle Steve's favorite band is ZZ Top, you know? So, and again, just, you know how every guitar player, if you're a guitar player, has the song when they sit down, that's the one they go to. It's just like what their fingers do. This is Uncle Steve's, and it really, really, really strikes deep and sentimental with me. Like he sang it before ZZ Top did in my brain, and then again to hear it done this way, a song that has deep sentiment to me, like core memory kind of like level stuff. There was just something wildly, uniquely special about this. And actually, on that, I am gonna run an ad, and then you know, say hello and goodbye to Peeble Knievel, and come back and knock this thing down. I'm actually gonna pause it so I can kind of hear some transition stuff, and yeah. Then we're gonna run an ad. Give me a few moments, Chatterooskis. Let me just hear this button, and I'll be right back. You guys, you know what's unbelievable? Do you know what's unbelievable, guys? Somebody go ahead and tell me what's unbelievable. It's okay. It's okay. It's Phish food. Let's go.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay. Mike, he likes the way it sounds.
Me too, dude. Dude? Yeah, it's like real good. Wait! Yes! Way! I'd like to cut your head off so I could weigh it. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? I already like this better than the album one, and this is my favorite album.
To cut your head off so I can weigh it. What do you say?
It's slowed down too, but it makes me kind of like it a little bit more. It gives a little bit of character, you know what I mean? It gives his voice and delivery a little bit more presence. He's got a little bit of pizzazz to his voice, you know what I mean? He's got a little bit more chutzpah with this delivery.
I'd like to cut your head off so I can weigh it. What do you say? 5 pounds, 6 pounds, 7 pounds, I'd like to go to your house, gather all your razors, pick all the little prickly hairs so I can weigh them. What do you say? 5 pounds. 6
pounds.
7 pounds.
I do agree with you that there is a lot more swing to this, and I think a lot of it is that you get the character that is Phish in a live setting and not necessarily like the musician that is like trying to make a perfect take for the album. Does that make sense? Like, because there is an element where there's an added level of seriousness to going out and you know, like, I got to get this track in one take. I'm the drummer. I'm the reason there is a thing that moves forward. So yeah, I would, and Beld, I would agree with you there too. But it's like there is so much more presence and conviction and fullness, but also like they groove themselves, and you can hear the groove on the drums. Like this is that groove. The difference in, you know, he might be playing the same drum beat, right? But the difference in the way the same drum beat sounds, that's the concept of pocket there. And I think in this context, he's got pocket for days. Is that a thing, Bor?
I'd like to gather all your friends, push them into a small swimming pool so I can weigh them. What do you say? 5 pounds. 6 pounds. 7 pounds. Why weigh on a sunny day?
The piano!
So much to do, so why weigh on a sunny day? Why, oh, why weigh? Why weigh, why
Let's run it back. Oh no, my spoon fell on my keyboard. Now it's all Ben and Jerry's Phish foodie. Yuck. We're going to go back again because of the Phish foodie keyboard. I think Page might be MVP on the album so far. I think it. I like. But it's so nice to hear like a riff song live.
I'd like to hear my options so I can weigh them. What do you say? 5 pounds. 6 pounds. 7 pounds. Why weigh on a sunny day? So much to do, so why
Absolutely yes. 100p, buddy. 100%. 100%. That is absolutely a friggin' mega banger, yes. And yes, I will be following up with Duck Stab. Well, not like following up, but I will be doing Duck Stab by the Residents, like, shortly. Mike's song. Ooh. That... The taps. Dude, no, I really want to revisit this whole thing from the beginning again because it's just a really cool tone. And the riff, that riff. Down, 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 down. The bass line, dude. Can somebody get me a Genius?
These friends of mine, I can see right through. You don't gotta tell me, I don't gotta move. 'Cause I'm sitting back here, sharing in the groove.
Wow.
No one, no nice guy.
The transition there, this has like potential favorite song, like just the sound of it, the music of it, the way it presents itself, the riff behind it, all of these different like little elements that you know that like play into it. And again, the inner working between this riff and the keys, the bass line.
I don't know what to do. These friends of mine, I can see right through. You don't gotta tell me, I don't gotta move. 'Cause I'm sitting back here, sharing in the groove.
The whoever the commenter was that typed in Sharon, I read it in my head in Ozzy's voice, like Sharon. But I now recognize why you shouted Sharon that way.
Gotta move. 'Cause I'm sitting back here, sharing in the groove.
Me no are a nice guy. What, you want I should talk correctly? No. No. Me no are a nice guy. Okay? His leads while singing. Doing the opposite of what I'd... Okay, never mind. This is Mike. that drum, that back and forth with the drum, like that. Ah, yes. What is it? I'm trying to differentiate the sounds I'm hearing. The collab for sure. This like whammy lead thing is such a cool noise. Somebody, we're gonna have to redeem you, YT, because I've heard that song. Oh, album. Okay, my bad. I haven't heard that album. Hang on. I feel like I talked and I heard a noise I liked. It's amazing how when with Paige on the collab and you have Trey doing these kind of like wah whammy like bridge pickup-y bridge pickup soundy stuff. There's this interesting dynamic where as they're bouncing around, it kind of you can't necessarily tell who's delaying off of what. Or like which delays are going. It's really, really good. You know, when I said the pinch harmonics thing, a whole bunch of people were like, those aren't pinch harmonics. I don't think I've ever seen Phish do pinch harmonics. And I was like, suck a butt, guys. Like, that's how I felt. That's such a gnarly takeoff. The way he bends his guitar feedback. The bass walks are so tasty too. And the organ. And he has that element of tremolo picking in there. I was gonna say that this is 100% the Phish equivalent to Iron Lung Live on KEXP and a lot of the Iron Lung stuff. If you have not, if you're one of those people that's like, I don't know where to get into the giz, I would advise that if like this is your jam, like if you like Mike's jam, you're 100% gonna be like, yeah, King Gizzard Iron Lung at KEXP is yep. The inner working with this massive the organ. Tana. Love you, Scoots. This is... And the bass is doing something different now. Is this the funk siren that I'm hearing? If you like this sound and you're a Phish head, listen to any of the microtonal trilogy by Giz. Flying Microtonal Banana, KG, or LW. Do it. If you're interested. This has like a microtonal sound to it.
This is the end, my only friend. Yeah.
Oh, love that.
Indians lying on Dawn's highway bleeding. Ghost in the young child's fragile egg child.
Yeah, like American Prayer.
Careful with that axe, Eugene. Mother? Careful with that axe, Eugene.
That's why you said that. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. It's got like a Turkish disco thing going for it. Is this the beginnings of everybody freaking out about the Phish EDM stuff? Scoots, you hear what I'm talking about though? He's really turning the page here. No, I know that this is like way before. I'm saying, like, do you think that this part walked so the others could run? That's what I'm saying. Lawn Boy. Oh, man.
He walked on down the hall.
Okay, got you.
Throughout the night, when there's no direct light, and a thin veil of clouds keeps the stars out of sight, I can smell the colors outside on my lawn. The moist green organic that my feet tread upon, and the black
I love that we got this one.
oleander surrounded by blue.
You ever smelled flowers and psychedelics?
I
Unbelievable.
get so overwhelmed by
No
all
factory use. I love this song. As a person with synesthesia, I love it.
Mr. Michael Gordon.
Oh! Ah! I really do think Page is MVP in this album, though. Thank you for the tickle, Witties.
I get so overwhelmed
by olfactory use.
by olfactory hue.
This is a smile in a song, dude.
Olfactory hue.
This is just a good sound. This is just happiness.
By olfactory hue.
Hang on. By olfactory hue. Nope, can't. I was trying to go too high. Yeah, Pit fan, Mike's song slapped mega hard, and I would agree that Mike's song is quintessential. The Phish from Vermont. Now, this is one I've heard a ton of people talk about, actually. Weekapaug Grove. This is one of those ones that a lot of people were like, well, dude, Weekapaug Grove. So, dude, let me just make sure. Yeah, those were both here to stay. Oh, man, I'm sad. There's only 2 more? Or 3 more? Oi! Oi, vey! Somebody lyrics me. Walterooski Grove. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, the nastiest bass work on the song, maybe, other than Mike's song, potentially.
I want to cook you breakfast.
What didn't we? This is.
Borrow the car.
Right? This is. Okay.
Trying to make a woman that you
Weekapaug Grove. Sharon.
Trying to make a woman that you and I'm sharing in a Weekapaug Grove. Trying to make a woman that you and I'm sharing in a Weekapaug Grove.
The piano.
Trying to make a woman that you and I'm sharing in a Weekapaug Grove.
I can't unhear Ozzy screaming in my head along with the Sharon. Sustains boners. guys remember when I was like, I'm sure that there's going to be some sort of rendition of Phish that has like the mustard and the funk and like it would yeah, you know, yeah. It's just so massive right now. The organ, dude. I don't know if I'm more impressed with Trey or Paige. On this song, it might be Trey. On this song, it might be Paige, dude. Trey, I'm getting sweaty from being physically active. Or the coffee. So let me ask you this. When we consider Mike's song and we consider Weekapaug, right? Like, they're one song effectively, right? Like, that's how I'm kind of coming to understand it. And then they just kind of like swallowed up Lawn Boy in the middle. Is that effectively what's kind of like, ooh, look at what my headphones did. They made me look bald. Anyways, is that effectively what happens? Like, do they frequently swallow up songs in the middle of Mike's and Weekapaug? Is that like that thing? I think I went offline. Did I? Well, unfortunately, Phoenix has lost internet for Cox, and that happened literally in the middle of me reacting to Slip, Stitch, and Pass. I had just finished Weekapaug Grove, and I guess I was about to transition into Hello My Baby, and I realized I had no internet and everybody was gone. So this particular reaction, I'm going to finish out. The only reason I can even finish this particular thing out is because Mr. Marmar sent me over a video that he made for me. So I actually just happened, by coincidence, to luckily have it downloaded onto my computer before I ever got here. So we're going to finish it out on Mr. Marmar's video. Do forgive me again. You can't help circumstance, and Cox is being a bunch of dicks. So here we go. Let's finish this thing out, shall we? Dang, man. I hate that I'm taking this down without the rest of you, but I guess it gave you something to come back for. Oh, I love it. Way to go, Mr. Marmar. I just want to comment on the fact that I literally heard people shushing in the crowd. Shh. I love this. I have to pause it because I'm in the middle of a reaction. I can't let any song play all the way through. But neither here nor there. I really love their barbershop quartet stuff. It really, like when I saw it happen in Bittersweet, I just got so excited. You know, I'd heard that they had done the classes, but I'd never seen them actually step out there. So just hearing this makes me so happy.
Hearts on fire, on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me, and you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, tell me, tell me, tell me I'm your very own. Tell me that I'm your own.
I love that, dude. That was exemplary. That was fantastic. And the last song is Taste. I still say Page MVP on this album so far. Trey had some whaler.
And I can take what you give, and I'm here. But I don't want you to live with me, 'cause all I want is a taste for free. I'm down, and I will drag you along and around.
I love
until
this.
you burst into song and unwind, and leave your new life behind for a while. 'Cause I can't see through the lights. 'Cause I can't see through the lights.
It's just so much better like this.
I'm down, and I will drag you along and around until you burst into song and unwind, and leave your new life behind for a while. I'm out.
I think that there's this really cool vibe when you have just this bass line doing these like predictable but also unpredictable things. Like he
Walking around until you burst into song and unwind and leave your new life behind for a while.
And the guitar picking is happening while the piano is kind of doing this like arpeggiation in the background, and it's just such a nice sound.
And I will stay here alone and without someone controlled by the phone and TV. But what it's doing to me is fine.
The bass.
'Cause I can't see through the lines. I can't see through the lines.
I thought it was gonna do something way different.
Step into space, alter my place, as someone else made. Why stay to things I could be, or if I could see through fog that surrounds and pins me to the ground.
I can't see through the lines.
It's such a head trip to hear this part because again the timings are everywhere.
Through fog that surrounds,
It doesn't line up
pins me
at
to
all.
the ground.
I can't see through the lines. I can't see through the lines. I can't see through the lines. I can't see through the lines.
Let's compliment Fishman on the transition here.
I can't see through the lines.
It's key. Mustard, baby. Transitioning into resolve. Did my camera die? What is happening? I have had just a nightmare today. I'm having technical difficulties the likes of which you wouldn't believe today. thunderous applause. Not nearly thunderous enough. Golly day goodness, that was actually a wonderful album. I think throughout the whole thing, I've got to be honest, I think Jesus Just Left Chicago was actually probably my favorite because of the core memory that it represents to me. You know, again, shout out to Uncle Steve. I really do feel like there was so much here. I loved hearing the kind of funky era. I loved hearing songs I was familiar with that were kind of reincorporated with a new style. I liked hearing the fact that there were songs I hadn't heard before. I felt like I was kind of let in on more like Phish inside jokes from getting to revisit more live stuff. And again, it really made me excited to hear other songs I've heard on albums done in a live context to see how they evolve similarly. I do think at this point now, I'm probably going to try to hit some Halloween shows. That's kind of what I would like to do. I'm going to continue my standard groove going through the albums, like I said, but I also want to visit some Halloween stuff. So I'm kind of dying to hear them do the White Album, if I'm just being as honest as I can be. So that might be one of the next live things I do next. But guys, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Even though I had some technical difficulties, thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. And whatever you do, take care of your shoes. Love you. Bye.